Did the Clippers fumble the PG re-signing, or was he asking for too much?
I'm just trying to understand the no trade clause thing. Like, who do some of these players think they are?
Smart.
Well, I mean, you can think you're smart, but your game ain't showing that you have that opportunity. Bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Stop over there.
Certain players shouldn't be asking for a no trade clause. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like Paul George is one of those players who shouldn't be asking for a no trade clause?
No, he shouldn't. No. Great player, but
What have you done for me lately?
Like what have you done to be like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna make sure that you can make the decision. No, you ain't bringing in no ring. We ain't successful. Nothing. No, bro. No, that shit is whack. No.
74 games.
Y'all even know what the no trade clause means?
That you can't trade me without me agreeing.
Exactly.
So no, I'm not listening. If I want to get your ass out of here and you ain't doing nothing, get your ass out of here.
Facts,
hell?
You can't be playoff
What's going on, bro? We ain't winning. We're not even winning.
As a player, why would you be in a big city and give a team leverage to send your ass to Minnesota, Milwaukee,
Fine city,
Detroit?
Because I already gave you.
I'm talking about your brand.
Right,
you are a brand.
Right.
Why would you want, if you're LA based or you're Chicago based or New York based or Miami or Boston based, and you are a main player, your name is a star, why would you let them put you in a city like OKC? You're done.
I'm not doing anything here. First of all,
it don't matter. I'm not talking. You're talking about basketball.
Exactly.
I'm talking about your brand. You're not selling your brand in OKC.
Well, I should have been doing my job first.
It don't matter.
No, basketball come first, right?
Yes.
So I'm not doing my job here. It's time for me to go. They don't want me no more. Obviously, I'm not cooking up like that.
You don't want me no more? Okay, cool. But this is where I want to go.
I don't have that. I don't have that leverage.
Yeah, you do. You put no trade clause as your leverage.
That's for a superstar. That's a star.
It's called a smart businessman.
That's a star. No, you're a star. You're not a superstar. You're a
smart
star.
business.
No, you're a fucking star.
Smart
you're not a superstar, nigga.
It's called a
no, you're
smart
not. No, these
business.
niggas think they're
Did he get that
superstars.
deal
A lot of these
in Philly?
niggas are stars.
He getting no trade?
No, he's in a big city.
He didn't get the no trade in Philly?
He's a big city.
What's the difference?
Smart businessman.
No, if he signed in Philly,
That's like you guys are not thinking about it.
That's fine. You can, and I'm a businessman too. You ain't done shit. Get on. The hell?
No, but in Philly,
like I'm a businessman too.
And he got on.
Okay, but I'm not giving you no trade clause. You can take your brand and go on. We trying to do something different and win. It ain't working with here. Okay. And now you want me to give you this money and give you a no trade clause when I ain't give Kawhi one?
So basically,
it's like, come on, bro. What? Like, man.
3 years, 150 with a no trade clause, or if y'all don't want to do the no trade, give me 4 years, 212.
Give me 212.
And then you trade wherever the fuck you want.
You know what they said? It ain't worth it.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That too. That first.
Every player don't have that leverage, bro. And these guys aren't superstars, though.
Problem.
They're stars and they're superstars. You're not Steph Curry. You're not Kevin Durant. You're not LeBron James.
Ooh.
These guys that's asking for no trade clause. You're not on that level.
First of all, that's not. The leverage is if are you gonna lose me and get nothing?
Yeah.
Or you give me what I want. So I give you two options.
But they was cool with him walking.
What I'm saying is,
they was cool with him
walking. No,
you're not worth it.
They didn't know he was walking.
It don't matter now because they like we still got Kawhi. We cool. But we don't really need you like that.
I'm just talking about logistics, dog. Logistics. Logistics say, if I know you can't afford to lose me because you're getting nothing, I'm a free agent. That means if I leave, you get nothing for me, which hurts a franchise. So either give me what Kawhi got, right? I'll take that money right there.
But throw this in.
But no trade clause. That's a no? Okay, then give me 4 year 212. And you can trade me wherever you want.
And that's a no, because that wasn't on the table to begin with.
Okay,
so you're changing the terms based on you asking to get what Kawhi got.
Yeah, that's 3 years.
And then you want something that he didn't get.
Yes.
No.
Or I'm going to go give me just my 4 years.
Or you can take your ass to Philly.
Right.
Okay, so I took 212.
They was cool with that.
Yes, and we're cool with that. Goodbye.
Because they didn't want to give him that based on the terms of him asking, give me what Kawhi got.
Yeah. No, give me what Kawhi got, but I want no trade clause.
And that's different. That's a whole different contract.
That's all I'm
saying. That's a whole different. And
you
ain't. And he's better. So they think he's better.
So
I'm not saying he's better, but they think we're going to keep hitting.
Is Paul George smart for asking what he did, or is Kawhi dumb for not putting it in his contract?
I mean, Kawhi ain't going nowhere, so it don't matter.
Which one is it?
Who got the guarantee?
Because if Kawhi,
somebody must have got the guarantee.
Who?
Kawhi.
Kawhi's deal got done in January.
It must have been it got to be some kind of back.
No, what I'm saying is, if he didn't, I'm pretty sure he asked for no trade clause too. Why would you not ask for?
But if he didn't,
we don't know.
If he didn't,
he didn't get it.
If he didn't get it, he's just like, let's just do the deal. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
He more safe, but he more safe than PG.
So the question is, who's smarter? The guy who asked for it?
I mean, you can ask for it, you didn't get it. So it don't, I mean,
I got 212.
Can't say
what did he say? Give me 212 and you can trade me wherever you want. He got 212. So he won.
No
but
trade
that
clause.
wasn't what he wanted.
But that's not what he wanted.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He wanted to stay in LA for his career. He wanted to retire.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted to stay in LA.
For the appropriate amount of
money. I gave you two options. My two options is give me Kawhi's deal with a no trade clause, or give me 4 years, 212. Those are the two things that I'm asking for. I got one.
Right.
Okay, well, go get your...
Right, yeah, so you can't say the organization ain't loyal and all this other shit when you say, this, I want this, or give me this, and they say, we can't give you this, and we're not going to give you this. So now you have to say, well, somebody else is going to give me that over here.
Then I'm going to walk.
I'm going to go over here, but I no longer...
They were banking on that he was going to just stay home. It didn't work.
Take the same deal Kawhi got. That's what we was banking on, because that's what you
They
asked
thought it was
for.
a slap in the face, the fact that he even asked for that. That's what it was. Then you want to ask me for 212. Man, go on, bye.
Remember what he said? They started
I'm telling you, it was a slap in the face.
2 year...
2 for 60.
2 for 60. He's like, yo, you slapping me in the face right now. Right?
And that was coming off of 2023. He didn't play in the playoffs.
Numbers game type shit.
Missed
right?
a bunch of
so
games.
then he gets to 50 a year, 3 year 50, 150.
Yeah.
All right, now we talking. I feel good now. Okay, this is like the Kawhi deal. Give me the same deal and we good, but throw this in there. Nah, fuck that. We done came too far already. We started here at fucking 2 year 60, nigga. We at 3 year 150. You want more?
Bro, listen, he got his money, congratulations. But that no trade clause stuff for some of these players, they got to stop asking for that.
So, Brandon, to your point, according to The Athletic, only 10 NBA players
they gave Bradley Beal
had a true no trade clause. I'll read those.
They gave Bradley no trade?
Yes. So Bill's the last one. But
wow.
You got David.
He's out of there after this. After this season, he's out of there.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm and as an owner, that's a slap in the face. You want me to give you a no trade clause
after
that? Doing shit.
After that? Hell no. Hell no. What did he get, 280? So he got 280 something?
So you basically you guys are saying if you was the player, you wouldn't even ask for it.
If I'm not like that, if I'm not a superstar like that, shit. If I ain't like that, I know everybody in the NBA know their status.
You get it? That's
Brad got 5 for 2
doing a whole lot. You're doing a whole lot. Why
you can't ask for it?
But I mean, what he's saying is that your play, your performance, everything got to line up for that.
Brand, I understand exactly what you're saying, but look at PG in his situation. I can opt out of this last year. I can become a free agent. Give me this no trade clause, or I'm gonna walk and y'all don't get shit.
Okay, you walk and you got your money. Cool, congratulations. Yeah. But I'm not giving you that no trade clause.
But I'm just from a leverage.
We didn't give our best player.
Oh no.
From a leverage.
What was Kawhi Leonard? He's all NBA.
Your best player didn't ask for it.
3 for
Kawhi Leonard, all NBA.
3 for 152. Let me see. Kawhi.
Second team.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Right now.
And an Olympian.
Right now.
And an Olympian.
Right now, when Wemby's rookie deal is up, and he says, I want a no trade clause. Y'all gonna give it to him or not?
His numbers gonna be up.
It don't matter.
It do
Are you gonna give it to Wemby or not?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Give it to Wemby.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Wemby's better than Paul George and Bradley Beal.
So
yes, for that.
According to The Athletic, only 10 NBA players in history have had a true no trade clause in their contract. I'm gonna read those players' names for you. David Robinson, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Bradley Beal.
Say the names before Bradley Beal.
David Robinson, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony.
And what's wrong with Bradley Beal?
And then Bradley Beal.
He's on that top tier. He's on that tier to be asking for a no trade clause. He's on that tier of players.
Be honest, Gil.
Paul George is on that top tier of players to ask for a no trade clause?
Gilbert's name should be on there. Should be on there.
But in Wemby's case,
so when Bradley Beal asked for that no trade clause, he averaged 35, 5, 6, and 4. Then the following year, he averaged 31, 4, and 4, and asked for no trade clause.
Was he all NBA?
Hey, yo,
Yes, he was all NBA.
Hey, yo, what was his team ranked?
It don't matter.
No, it does. It does matter. It does matter.
It don't matter.
Are you winning or no? Are you winning or no?
It does matter.
What was this team?
Are we winning or not?
Everybody I just named, they do both. They win and they up here.
When they ask for it?
Yes.
When they ask for
Yes.
it. You got to think about the
Are
circumstances,
you winning?
dog.
Was he winning?
No.
Okay, so
You got to ask about the circumstances.
Those are the
Next.
circumstances.
Okay, here,
the circumstances are we winning.
Let me hear that. Let's paint the picture. John Wall is down, right? He's hurt. The star player's out. I'm the number 2 guy. I averaged 30, then 31. I become the franchise player now.
You did not.
You said 35. Wait, did he average 35?
He averaged 30,
35,
then 31.
5.
Led the league in scoring.
35 and 5.
He led the league in scoring.
Okay.
He led the league in scoring, I think, that year. Okay. He's a free agent then, which means who has all the power? Your number 1 guy is out. I'm the new franchise guy. I have all the power. I'm a free agent. This is my terms.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
You can get this money, but you're not getting this trade, or then go.
Oh, I can walk.
And then
That's fine.
and
that's fine. And that's
they gave
fine.
him the money. What'd they do with it?
Nothing.
They traded his ass.
Right.
2 years later.
They traded him.
So that's why-
3 years later.
To a destination he wanted to go to.
Franchise guy, why am I getting traded? I shouldn't even be getting traded.
It don't matter. I can now say where I want to go if you no longer want me. But I know you don't have the leverage now. You're forgetting about the leverage. I have the leverage as a player. He's gone. The man is hurt. I'm the new guy. My contract is up. What are we talking about here? I want the max deal.
Okay, you got
I want the max. I want no trade clause. Motherfucker, if I want a fish tank in my floor,
We'll do that.
get it there.
But that no trade
But I'm
clause.
telling you what I want, or I'm walking. I leave, you have me gone, you get nothing for. See, that's the difference. When I'm a free agent, you get nothing for me. You get nothing back. You lose a whole man. This is not a sign and trade.
But I have money.
This is gone.
But
like
I
when
have money,
Kawhi left Toronto, look how it messed up the franchise. They got nothing for him. He bounced. This is not a sign and trade. Like if they would have signed him and then traded him with the Clippers, they probably could have got like a Lou Williams and a Trez back for him. They lose. You get nothing for the guy. So the Clippers, he left. What do you get? You get nothing. Now you're sitting there in free agent trying to make that money back up. Yeah, you got a lot of money, but what did you get? You got nothing because you can't use it. You can't use it.
We still have superstars.
We still
have stars.
We still got what we got.
We still got stars, though.
He's willing to let that walk.
What place was Clippers in?
We still got stars.
4th, I believe.
4th, right? With Paul George averaging what?
23, I believe.
23.
23. You won $20 million for
Now he walked. There's no replacement for him. So where does that put your team? You think you're 5th?
So Paul George, 23, 5 rebounds, 4 assists.
You got nothing.
Let's go back to the draft.
We got James Harden.
Got James Harden.
We had him last year.
$70 million deal.
We had him last year.
No, but we had somebody in the way.
So
we had him last year.
James is a 30-point-a-night guy, and we had another nigga over here.
I had them last year.
But James was going to become a free agent. You now can use some of that money that PG left on the table.
No, they did pay James.
Got Derrick Jones Jr. as well from the Mavs.
Who'd you get for Paul George? Oh. You're losing 23 points a game. Like if this happened at the beginning if this was the first thing that happened, now you can backtrack. Okay, let's go get Clay and get some. You wasn't expecting him to leave. You thought you had time to negotiate.
I think they just felt like, man, we don't care what he's gonna do.
Exactly.
We don't care.
We'll go back to the draft.
What we give him.
Where you got Clippers at?
We don't know.
I guarantee you right now. I guarantee you right now they're mad. I guarantee they're mad that the other 2 they signed for guaranteed contracts. Because now it's basically blown. It's blown up. It's not fully. The glass is not fully blown, but you cracked it. You're missing it.
Really. Because the 2 guys he wanted, he kept.
I mean, you keep Harden and Kawhi.
Russ still there?
2 guys and Russ is still there.
Russ probably gonna give him
You remember they thought it was about trading him. They can't do that now.
Trade who?
Remember they was talking about trading Russ, right?
I think they're still talking about that. Yeah.
Shit.
That's fine. Russ want to stay home anyway.
Resign.
We still got
trade him now.
We still got superstar
Russ
players.
opted in his deal $4 million.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why.
So they
$4
got
million?
it. Yeah. He good. He good.
But there's
right,
something
they got
right now-
three. They got three of the guys.
You know
lose one.
Now I guarantee you, Russ is mad right now, because PG left. All that money's left. If he was a free agent, oh, you got to pay me now. See, this is
They're
chess.
not thinking about that. They're
I know
thinking
he's
about
not.
How can we put ourselves in a position to win a championship?
It ain't about winning the
That's what they
championship.
thinking about.
You thought your whole team was going to stay, so you was willing to take a sacrifice.
It did
One
work.
guy left. Now there's all this money open. Now they're about to overpay for somebody that they didn't want.
No, they're gonna get a good, solid piece that's gonna contribute. And James Harden gonna have to step up. Kawhi Leonard gonna have to step up.
Okay, let me ask
And
you
And then
guys.
Russ gonna come in and play the one now.
Let me ask you-
He can really play the one.
Let me ask you guys a question then. Knowing what we know now, if you're Russ, would you have stayed in like you did, or would you rather be opting out right now?
If I'm Russ, I'm opting out.
Okay.
For sure.
Because you know you're
Are
gonna
you
get more.
using your numbers to get more? What
Yeah.
are you using?
Yeah, numbers.
Numbers,
being
everything.
available.
No, not even numbers. I know you need me now.
Oh, after this move is
Yeah.
Yeah, after the move. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So he opted in before the move.
Yes.
Opted in
No, because
before.
he didn't know about it.
Opted in.
course.
You
I mean-
had a deadline to opt in. Opted in before the move. PG leaves. You give Harden the 2 for 70. You give Derrick Jones 3 for 30.
I just think Russ is a commitment guy, man.
But-
He's
but,
a
yeah,
team commitment guy. He
cool,
wanted
but-
to show, look,
but-
man, it don't
but-
matter. Let's just get this shit
That's what
going
I'm saying.
again.
But cool. But now I'm like, you giving Derrick Jones that money? Shit, I mean, let me go ahead and sign. He could have signed a 1 year, 15, 20.
Maybe.
Brought Batum in, and Batum is making
Listen.
more
I don't
than
have no
Russ as
problem
well,
with guys
4.6.
asking for a no trade clause, but it should be certain guys on that wall to where if you're not here, don't even come in here and ask for it.
I'm
But
talking.
what if you have the leverage?
I'm talking about if you have
can-
leverage, use your leverage.
What's the leverage though? Like, are we winning and you're doing? Because if we're not winning and you're averaging 30 and you're like,
You can expect it.
Then
You can expect
then
it
you
if
can
you're
watch
winning
out.
and you hoop.
Like, like we got to be winning.
My leverage is
Set my-
PG.
My leverage
I
is-
played 74 games, the most I played in Clippers uniform. I was available for all the playoffs. Didn't have the greatest playoffs, but Kawhi was not. You re-up with Kawhi back in January.
You want the deal Kawhi got, and I'm giving it to you.
Then I changed
Now you're
my
trying to
mind.
one up Kawhi. You're not
You're
better
trying to
than
one up
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Your resume isn't better for that. I don't trust that. I don't.
That's
no,
exactly
I don't-
what happened.
not a
and they
one-up.
backed out of that shit.
No.
Said, no, we're not doing
No.
that.
Not a one-up.
Because then we look
Y'all
bad
gotta-
to our
You
guy.
trying
We
to
look
one-up?
bad to our guy.
I have a pod.
Now our guy looking like y'all gave him a what?
Paul George is Sagittarius.
I have a
I
podcast.
need to
I'm
know.
here in LA.
I need to know.
I
They
don't want
trying
you
to
to.
one
I
up.
don't want you to just randomly trade me to somewhere that I don't want to be. That's all that is. I don't want to be traded to somewhere I don't want to be.
Hey man, Kawhi
Okay, and
feel
I
the
don't
same
want-
way.
into my
Kawhi
career.
feel the same way, but he wasn't
Okay,
tripping.
and I really don't want to give you all this money, but we have to.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it ain't working. We ain't getting better.
Well,
we
wait,
can't get
man.
out the first round. I mean, what are we paying?
Hey, he can say it. It ain't because of me. I'm here.
I mean, well,
You ain't gonna say that
It ain't because of me. I'm here.
well, no. This year you was. No,
Hey,
but
like
last
I'ma
year
say,
you wasn't,
hey,
though.
hey.
Last
Paul George.
All he gonna say, he gonna say this. Well, I'm in Philly. I'm in Philly now with the 212. Next year, yeah, we're gonna give you, 2 pieces. You can go ahead throw Kawhi over here because you're gonna be trying to trade him anyway.
Well, interesting.
I mean, honestly though, would you give a guy a no trade clause that's so comfortable being the number 2 option? That's blatantly saying. So I don't like this. No, yes, it is, Gil. Yes, it is,
Does that
Gil.
mean I can
Yes, it
show
is,
up when
Gil.
I want to show up?
Yeah,
And I
right?
ain't got
I'm
to
just
take
asking.
the blame?
I'm just
And I
asking.
can just be like,
I'm
yo,
just asking.
I'm here, but I'm not.
I'm just asking.
It depends on the circumstances of where I'm at in my organization. Right? Who has the leverage, me or you? That's all that is.
He didn't have the leverage. Gil.
Who?
P.
Yeah, he did.
He made that
Didn't get it.
I did. I got 212.
You wanted to know.
I was willing to stay
You wanted
here.
to no trade. You wanted to stay home.
So,
What was the
Rashawn,
option?
He
Question for
wanted
you.
that.
Question
What
for
was
you.
the option?
150 with a no trade clause or $62 more million to not have a no trade clause.
And I want to stay in LA.
I'm willing to stay in LA.
If I'm not tripping on bread, I've made over $350 million in my career.
I mean-
right? And I can take this deal that's gonna keep me here where I want to be. I'm gonna take this deal.
But remember, they're taking pay cuts to be here. So if I'm gonna take a pay cut, do this.
$50 million a year for 3 years.
62.
$62
Crazy.
more
He's taking
million
a
dollars.
$62 million pay cut.
But you got to live in Philadelphia.
So he's saying So that's what I'm saying. He's taking a $62 million pay cut for put me in a city that I want.
Close enough.
You're not taking a pay cut.
There is a body of water to fill it up.
Who's second team all NBA, he's taking the same deal.
I can't help
How
it.
are you taking a pay cut? He's taking the same deal.
Because when he signed that, he wasn't all NBA.
Hey.
He didn't know what he was gonna do, so he was trying to lock his shit in. That's just bad business.
He just knows he's the number one guy on the team.
It's bad business.
But he's number one. Kawhi. So why is the number one guy on the team? He takes 150 for three.
I guarantee you, Kawhi is mad that he signed. He wished he was up as a free agent right now.
For sure.
Well,
if they was
That's my fault. You made a bad deal.
He was gonna run it back.
Gil, he had the opportunity to do that.
I mean, I gotta sign the deal. My
January
leg.
locked his deal.
My leg.
So, Brandon, to your point, back in March 2023, PG appeared on JJ Redick's Old Man in the Three podcast. Said he was comfortable being the number 2 option on a championship level team. So if we establish that Kawhi is the number 1 option on this Clipper squad, I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah, my resume.
Did PG deserve the same deal as Kawhi when acknowledging that he's the second option?
No, not if you're acknowledging that you're the second. And
now you're the third option.
And now you're the
Hold on,
I was about to say.
more bread.
Hold on, I was about to say, y'all gave him 212, right? They gave him 200. To be the
212.
third option, they Philly better win the championship this year.
Yeah.
They better win this. No, you better win the championship.
First of all,
I don't want to hear shit.
that's what's saying. You're the number 1 option, right? You're the number 1 option, right? And you get scared and sign a bad deal, nigga, I'm not following you. I'm not dumb. Right? If you worth 60 million and you sign for 45, that's you and your representation. I'm not gonna sign 40 because you didn't sign 60. Right? If you're 60, if you're the number 1 option, you're worth 60, and I'm the number 2 option, I'm worth 55. Cool. But you signed for 45, nigga, I'm not signing at 40. I worked 55 million, that's what I'm signing for. You just made a bad deal because you was scared. So yes, you're the number 1 option, I'm the number 2 option, but you didn't sign number 1 option money. That's not my problem.
Why would Philly take PG and give him what he wanted from the back end? Why would they do that?
Why not?
They're willing to overpay to bring another star.
They needed to do
But they got to
something.
save bread on Tyrese Maxey not making All-NBA.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. Him not make.
So those are circumstances that just so happen to line up with Philly. Because if those circumstances don't, where does PG go?
He goes
Does
here.
he take the deal?
No, they still negotiating.
So does he take the deal?
Which one?
If they don't give him the no trade clause, does PG still at some point, if he don't got that Philly situation where they're like, we're gonna give you the 212, you come fuck with us, we desperate. We need something.
I'm sure it was something else on the table though for him.
I mean, he had the Warriors situation.
But you remember the Warriors?
Yeah.
The Warriors.
Even for the Warriors, you would go there to the burning building?
So you would go there for a no trade clause, but you wouldn't stay here for no trade clause.
Well, I think he would go to the Warriors.
No, but remember, there's 2 options. I got 212 or 150 something with a
They're
trade
not giving
clause.
them 212, Golden State.
Or give me 150
That's
something
why I
with a trade
say
clause.
take Philly out the situation. He comes back and he signs that fucking deal.
Nah,
He signs that deal.
he don't need to.
He would, because he want to stay, and it's the only deal on the table.
I don't have to, because what ends up happening is when the free agents leave, if I leave, you have nothing. Remember, it's all about your leverage in free agency, right? Sometimes you can overplay your hand, you can underplay your hand, or you can play that motherfucker to the T.
No.
I can tell you, I was a free agent, right? I went into the market as the number 1 dude, but I'm on 2 knee injuries, right? So I'm like, all right, I got to try to break 100 because I know they're going to lowball me, right? If they get to 100, I got to take it because I have no leverage. I get a call at, I'm going to just go on the record and say midnight, right? I got a call at
Midnight Eastern.
I got a call at 11:30 p.m. because it's not the organization, we'll say, what's the name's camp? Baron Davis' camp, unofficial, right?
Hypothetical.
Okay.
This is all an alleged hypothetical.
And said he's opting out, leaving, and signing with the Clippers, right? And Golden State is offering me the max deal, which would have been 5-year, 101. And then I said, well, I just bought a new house. I said, we'll give you $5 million house and a helicopter. We already have it.
This guy.
Swear to God. So when I walked into
What kind of helicopter?
when I walked into negotiation, now I didn't have this before I was walking in, right? When I walked into the negotiation, they slid that paper. We did everything. You boom, 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 and this is what we think you're worth. And it was a 6-year, $89 million deal.
This is the Warriors coming in.
No, this is Golden
Golden State.
Wizards.
Oh, the Wizards did this one right here.
Yeah, 6-year, 89.
When you already had a one-on-one.
5-year one-on-one.
With the $5 million house and the helicopter.
$5 million house. Because they said, we know we can't match the 6 years, but we can throw it in other things. House and a helicopter, whatever car. So they were going to try to match the 20-something million dollars.
Yeah, on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah. So going into that deal, right, going in there, they slid the money. I looked at it and said, this is a nice deal, appreciate it. But I just been offered the max deal from Golden State. Baron Davis left. So they had to go check. They found out Baron Davis left. I said, all right, I'm out. I don't need to negotiate. I'm going on vacation. And then July 1st, I scheduled my shit for July 1st on purpose. My tour in China, July 1st, and I'm coming back July 11th. So you're not going to be able to negotiate with me until July 11th. Right, so that means I handicapped.
You were not checking email, Gil?
So I handicapped the franchise, right? Because now I have Baron Davis gone. So now I got Golden State holding on to their money, which forces Wizards to hold on to their money. And then that morning, I got the call from the owner and said, the money is yours. But it was the leverage I had. Other than that, if Baron Davis don't opt out, I don't have a team throwing the max at me on somebody who's injured with 2 knee surgeries who only played 2 games that season. So Baron Davis is the reason that I got the max.
So the moral of the story is Baron Davis looked out for a fellow Los Angelino, California.
No, the moral of the story is it's leverage. If you have the leverage, you got to use it at your expense, right?
But
you
that's
have
what I'm saying with PG is everyone was considered this a good move for the Philadelphia 76ers, but for PG, for you not to get what you wanted,
he got
what he wanted.
He got what he wanted.
He did not. He wanted to stay. He said, I wanted to stay
for sure. Okay.
and retire and be a Clipper for life.
Yeah.
I cannot do that no more.
That's negotiation power,
but
man.
I'm just
that's
saying,
just part of
if he had the leverage, he would have been able to get that done.
But like you said, for his brand, like why would you want to move the podcast P and everything? Like it's it's more leverage here than in Philly.
No, I mean Philly's
there for Philly.
No, what I'm saying is Philly's a big market. It's big enough. It's not Los Angeles market, but it's big enough. It ain't going down to some bottom hole.
But you're third.
Good moves.
You're number 3 now. You're number 3. Remember, if he's number 2, it looks different for your brand. It looked different for the pod, but you number 3.
I'm number 3.
We're looking for you to do. Number 3. It's pressure on you.
First of all, I'm not number 3. I'm possibly number 2.
First of all, you're number 3. First of all, you're number 3.
They gave Maxey number 1. They gave him number 1.
Tyrese Maxey, I'm on the rise.
Yesterday. They gave him number 1 yesterday.
What does Maxey make him?
204.
Listen, Tyrese, bro, you're not finna stunt my growth. I'm that nigga right now.
I'm not stunting your.
I mean, and then you already cool with being number 2. So
I'm not
be number 3.
I'm not stunting your growth. The franchise broke me in, dog. Shut the fuck up.
And that's fine. And we've seen what you've done.
Yeah, we know what
with
you
the
can
Clippers.
do.
And I'm happy PG got his. I just hate the fact that he told himself that he is a better number 2 option. I don't like that. Like, I don't like
Y'all holding on to some shit that was 2 years ago.
But that's why he didn't get that no trade clause either. And a lot of things. Because it's like, well, you're comfortable with
proving that you're a number 1 guy. Proving that you're the number 1 guy.
I got 212. Y'all figure out.
Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, they will. The Clippers gonna figure it out.
They can. There's nobody. They're just like the Lakers. There's nobody.
Nah.
There's nobody out there.
Maxey 5-year 204, PG
5-year 204
versus a 4-year 212.
You think Maxey giving up a bag seat to Paul George?
It ain't you.
No,
it
is because it's gonna.
Are you a point guard? And you giving it to your 2 best players, or are you gonna sit there and try to do whatever?
Wait. The game no more. That ain't the game no more. I got the ball.
All right, we'll see.
That's little Gil out there, bro.
I got Tyrese.
That's little Gil out there.
I got Tyrese.
That's little Gil out there.
I mean,
y'all niggas move around. I got the ball.
But all seriousness,
get it off the glass.
All seriousness, it is a better option than Tobias Harris, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like cut
for
there.
sure.
So with this team and this lineup, they should definitely be able to make the Eastern Conference Finals or Finals. If it's anything less than that, then
I think that was the intention when putting this squad together.
But listen, they got 2.
And Caleb Martin as well.
Fuck that, man. I'm standing on this. He did not want to go to Philly.
It doesn't.
He did not want to go to Philly, man.
It doesn't matter whether he wanted to or not. He's sitting there comfortably in his Sixers number 8 jersey to honor Kobe. So last question on this subject. You say he didn't want to go to Philly, but he's there now. Is PG in a better situation in Philly than he would have been
with the Clippers?
With the Clippers?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So then,
Yeah, no, I mean, he is, though. Listen, bro, you could get your no-trade clause and stay there, but the Clippers are going to be the same regardless if he was there.
new arena, 1,100
It
bathrooms.
don't matter.
Brandon, ample bathrooms.
It don't matter. It was going to be the same Clipper shit every year.
shit.
So him getting out, yes. I mean, listen, for what he want right now, I'm rolling. On the tail end of your career, I'm rolling. Hell yeah. Embiid, Maxey, got a chance to win.
Before Embiid got hurt.
I'm rolling, though.
Before Embiid got hurt, it was what, 3?
Yeah, there were, I think, 2 or 3.
It was 2, 3 in a...
Well, the question is with PG has always been this.
No, I'm rolling. I'm just not rolling with the no-trade clause.
The question has always been this. Wherever he's been since Indiana has been, why are we so excited? Like we're going to take it over the top.
Bro.
Yeah, there was a lot of excitement.
But why is that when we know how talented he is
the signature
and
shoe.
what he can do? Why is it that that's the feeling when he gets picked up in free agency? Like, oh shit, we got Paul George. We about to.
Because we thinking about Paul George at Indiana when he went to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the Paul George I will always remember.
18, 19 year Paul George with Russell when he was third in MVP votes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's cool. But that
what you talking about?
No one remembers that.
PG 13.
No one remembers that.
That was the most dominant one.
No one really
PG
remembers
13 was the most dominant one.
Because Russ averaged a triple-double.
Nobody.
Russ averaged
Inadvertent smoke.
Nobody.
Nothing to warrant that smoke.
You know why nobody remembers it? Because he was in OKC.
Russ.
Exactly.
Number 2 option.
Hence
He was
why,
the number 2 option.
Hence why. No, he was number 1 option. Russ made him number 1 option.
Russ was
my God.
triple-double.
Oh,
he averaged a triple-double,
my
Gil.
God.
He was the number 1 option.
PG-13 hasn't been the number 1 option since Indiana.
Since Indiana.
All right, so
Eastern
Paul
Conference
George at
Finals in Paul
OKC was
George.
third in votes in MVP. NBA first team, defense first team MVP, defensive. He was an all-star. Averaging 28. Russell, I think, averaged 22 that year. He made PG the number 1 option. Right? Yep. Russ averaged 23.
You got the
23,
10 and 11.
What? 10 and 11.
Right? And then who got all the attention?
Russ.
Russell Westbrook.
No.
That's the main
Absolutely.
guy.
Absolutely. He averaged. That was his second triple-double, I think.
Third.
That was his third
But it was
triple-double. Russell Westbrook definitely had all the
When
attention.
KD left,
was
it
his
was
second-
Russell
it was
Westbrook's
his
team. I
second-
don't care who came.
No, it was his third. It was his third one. Right? He made NBA third team.
Russ was definitely the main guy.
No, but what I'm saying is, nobody really paid attention to it because his ass was in fucking OKC.
No, because
he was down in OKC.
it's
Nobody
Russ'
watches
team.
that
It's
team.
Russ' team.
And that's why I don't
We
want to go
was
back.
watching
And
Russell
that's-
Westbrook.
And that's why he wanted a no trade clause. His ass didn't want to go back to that situation where he's balling his ass off, his best statistical year ever, and it got no
we
recognition.
still don't see you.
I mean,
And
I'm taking 212 and 4 to
Don't
go.
put me back
for the
there.
Clippers to go back to OKC.
Don't
right
put
now.
me back in prison.
OKC ain't prison. OKC cracking.
You crazy.
You was
See,
playing
right.
behind a guy who was playing better than you. That's all it is.
A man averaged
When you the second option, you always gonna be
A
playing
man averaged
behind Batman.
averaged a triple-double 3 years and nobody paid attention to it.
We all paid attention to it.
What's the Westbrook?
We all paid
Man,
attention to that.
There was triple-double fatigue. Let's just keep it real.
You talking about?
again.
Y'all started acting like triple-doubles
Him and
brought
Cam
out
was
that.
in there.
Y'all Laker
Boy,
fans.
you crazy.
That's not
Y'all
me.
bias ass fans.
I'm a West.
Let somebody else
I'm a
do
Russ
it.
guy.
This man averaged a triple-double and made NBA All-Second Team. He averaged a triple-double and made NBA All-Third Team.
And he made it.
Man.
Nobody would, yeah.
He
And he
made
was
it.
still the main
The
guy.
squares were
Everybody
added.
was watching OKC games with Russell
Now, if
Westbrook
his
had
ass
that
was
uniform
doing,
on.
if his
I
ass
don't
was
care
doing
what
that in
nobody
a,
say.
if his ass was
KD
doing
did
that in a
enough.
big city, his ass would have been the man.
But
If he was doing that in New York,
Hell
if
yeah,
Russ
if he was doing that in New York, man, he'll be God.
Man, we ain't talking about Russ though.
No, I'm just talking
Signature
about the city.
Timberlands.
We talking about PG being
he
number
lived
two
it.
behind a guy
He
who averaged
lived
triple
it.
doubles.
You're a third team, nigga. I'm first team. You gonna tell me you better than me at
I'm
this
an
point.
MVP.
Cool. You gave.
I'm an MVP.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not asking. Russ gave him the number one. Russ said this is number one option.
Oh man. No, he ain't never.
and they
Russ
played
didn't
like
even do that to KD. The fuck I'm gonna do that to you for?
at that time.
Move around, my nigga. I told that nigga he can go. I told that nigga he can go.
grew.
Bye, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Bye, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Bye, nigga. I don't need you. Bye.
He grew as a player.
Watch what I do without you, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Watch what I do without you. Ah! Come on, campaign. Come fuck with me. Ah!
and then what do they do? Yeah!
Gave him the international.
All that loyalty. Get him on my body.
Both of y'all niggas can go because we trash.
So we asked the chat 2 important questions. Was PG asking for too much from the Clippers? 39% say yes, 61% said no. Did PG deserve the same deal as Kawhi? Won 4,000 votes. 65% said yes. 35% said no. Okay. Now let's move it on.
Okay.
There you go.
No trade. Long as they had that no trade clause.
Okay,
that's all that matters.
we good.
We good.
Real good right now.
That was it.
Let's move it on.